Hello everyone, in this video I will be going over how to install Pi-hole on your Raspberry Pi. Before we begin, I'd like to point out that I have my Raspberry Pi fully updated before beginning the install process, and knowledge of the Linux terminal is going to be a plus. Learning objectives for this video are installing Pi-hole, adding Blocklist as well as whitelists, and changing the device's temperature to display in Fahrenheit. Let's begin. We'll begin by loading up a terminal window on your Pi. Once that window is up, type in the command on the screen. I'll also leave them in the description. And now the second command will be on your screen as well. You'll first see Pi-hole installing some packages. When you get to the Pi-hole automated installer, you can click enter. The next screen is a reminder that donations are welcome, and the next screen is a reminder that this should be set to a static IP address. The first option is to set the Pi's DNS server. For this, I use Cloudflare, but any of the options listed on the screen would also work. I kept all the third-party lists and then set this only to IPv4 because that's sufficient within my network. Now the installer will prompt you with setting your IP. If the one it assigned is fine, you can click yes. I wanted to change mine, so I selected no. I recommend installing the web interface as well as the web server because the Pi-hole is easier to manage that way. After the install is complete, the installer will provide you with a generated password. Because this can be hard to remember, I choose to change my password and I will show you that now. To change the password, you can use the command listed on the screen. Then you can enter in the password you desire and then hit enter. Now that Pi-hole is installed, you can hop over to your main computer, open up a web browser, and navigate to your device using its IP address. In my case, I'm using the IP address of 192.168.1.243, and to access the admin console, you type /admin/. The initial screen displays some data, but to view more and change data, we must log in. You can log in using your password you created or the password that was generated for you. Now you are able to see more data and configure some settings. We'll start by adding a block list. On the left-hand side, navigate to the Settings tab. Once the Setting tab loads, go into the Block List tab. The block list I am using is found on a Pi-hole forum. I left a link into the description below, including this list. All you have to do is highlight the lists, paste them into the input box, and click Save. Once the links propagate, click on Save and Update. Be patient, this may take some time. You'll see a green colored success banner once the block lists have been added. Blocklist will block more attempted ad connections coming through the network. When you navigate to the dashboard, you should see that the domain blocklist number has increased. Now we'll add some whitelists. You are not able to add it directly like we did blocklist. you'll have to add the individual websites. For this, just open up the main link provided in that form, copy all the websites, and paste them into the whitelist input box. Then click Add. Just like Blocklist, this may take some time. Please be patient. Once it's done, you'll see all the websites on the page. Whitelists allow traffic from those listed websites. And finally, let's change the temperature display from Celsius to Fahrenheit. On the left-hand side, select Settings. Then from the top menu items, select API/Web Interface. Then change CPU temperature unit from Celsius to Fahrenheit. In addition to all these configuration options, you are also able to set the pi hole as the primary DNS in your router. So what this will allow you to do is route all the traffic on your network to that device, which is the pi hole, before it leaves the network or enters in the network. However, I did not choose this to cover in my tutorial because every router is different, logging into the router is different, the configuration options are different. To configure your router in this manner, please consult online forums, or if you understand your router, you can do this yourself. To gain more information about the Pi-hole project, please consider visiting the wiki page and consider donating to them as they are providing a great service to us. Thank you all for watching. If this video helped you in any way, please consider liking and subscribing, and have a great day.